Hi everybody, it's me again, Melissa. I promised you last time that I would come back and talk to you about talking to your own kids about toxic relationships and toxic people. So, we love our kids and we want them to understand and know what a healthy relationship is like, what it feels like to give and receive love and kindness and caring and all of that. As you know, I have two teenage boys, so I tend to hear a lot of the stories, a lot of the things that are going on in school, and it's not always that pleasant, as you know. But it's particularly important that we're there and that we're emotionally available to guide our kids as they experience some of these things in life, as they experience some of the toxic behaviors from other people, and maybe even exhibit some of those behaviors themselves, which we're hoping not, but it happens. So, real quick rundown: a toxic person, someone who is very egocentric. They're self-centered. They want to focus the conversation and everything is about them. Okay, they probably gossip about other people, tend to not be very compassionate towards other people. They can lie to you, can manipulate you, generally just make you feel like crap, or maybe, your energy is really down after you spent any amount of time with them or any significant amount of time. So, talking to your kids and your teenagers about this type of friend is really, really important, because we know that our teenagers and our kids, a lot of times their self-esteem is wrapped up in what others think about them. It takes a really long time in life, unless you were just raised in a perfect family with a perfect childhood. Not all of us have had really strong self-esteem our whole lives. A lot of us have to work on that. And so if you don't necessarily have a really strong sense of self-esteem, you might be more susceptible to entering into toxic relationships or hanging around toxic people. So it's really important as loving parents that we really are there for our children, that we sit down and talk to them about the different relationships. Get inquisitive. Who are your kids hanging around? Who do they spend most of their time with? And what do they think about that person? I try to dialogue with my sons as much as possible about, what are your friends like? And the ones that I don't know, and the ones that I do know, I talk to, and I try to get to know a little bit, and watch their behaviors and how they are. I mean, kids are kids, teens are teens, and they all have their ups and downs, and sometimes they make mistakes and say things they shouldn't say, and so on and so forth. But the important thing is to let your child know and talk to your child, listen to your child, and I'm kind of using teen and child interchangeably here, but it's important that we help them understand what constitutes that kind of toxic behavior, so that they know that they can pinpoint when they see red flags, that they recognize them as red flags, and they know, hey, you better hightail it out of there, because that's not a healthy relationship. So I know in particular, one of my sons has a friend who tends to be quite negative, and for a while was really putting him down, and had a talk about this boy with my son. And I said, sweetheart, listen, if someone's putting you down and making you feel bad, that is not your fault. That is not something that you should be accepting from a so-called friend. Friends are people who really truly support you and care about you and listen to you and lift you up, not build you down, not break you down, not break you down, but build you up. Our words are so important. The words that we speak every single day, your words have amazing life-giving potential. Your words, just your kindness coming through in who you are and what you do every single day, has absolutely the power to change somebody's life. And you might not even know it, but it's true. So when you look for friends, when you're teaching your kids about making friends, seek out those kids who make you feel good, the people who make you feel like you want to be a better person. Those are really your true friends. Those are the people who are going to be there, who are going to have your back, who are going to be constant and present in your life, and who truly love you. And actions show if a person cares about you or not. If a person is putting you down or constantly being negative or drama, or making you feel like crap, guess what? It's not your person. So share these things with your teens, share these things with your kids, and help them identify the differences between a healthy and an unhealthy relationship, and a healthy and an unhealthy behavior in their friends. You know, sometimes kids will be kids, and they might say things that they regret, they apologize for, and forgiveness is definitely a big one on my list of being a forgiving person and teaching my own children how to be forgiving as well. But there's really a limit. There is a boundary there to where it's not just about repeated forgiveness, because at some point that just becomes feeding into that toxic behavior, and that's not good. So we'll talk about boundaries in another video, but I really wanted to make this video for you so that hopefully it helps you with your own children, with your own teens, to help them navigate, because it's such an important time. And for you as a parent to be there for your child, to listen, to acknowledge, to validate. If you go to another video, I'll put it right up here, but you know, to validate your own children and to create that connection so that you can be close to your child. Because honestly, when you are present for your child and you're listening to your child, that child will feel such a connection with you. Your child will feel connected, and they'll come to you with their problems and their heartaches and their trials and what they're going through. And you do want to be that parent. So have a wonderful day. Please like this video if it's helped you. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I appreciate you coming to spend your time with me, watching and learning together. Leave a comment for me. Let me know if you have any challenges with your teen or your child, and I'll see how I can help. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.